There are machines that move, and then there are machines that awaken something buried deep in your bones. The Honda CBR600RR is the latter. It doesn't roll onto the road, it tears through it like a streak of red lightning, commanding fear and respect in equal measure. Every single inch of this bike screams performance, dominance, and precision. If your heart doesn't race the moment you hear the engine, you might want to check if you're still alive. This isn't just another 600cc sport bike. This is Honda's middleweight masterpiece, forged from decades of track warfare, engineered to outmaneuver, outrun, and outlast anything that dares to line up beside it. And if you think you're ready, the CBR600RR is more than willing to show you what real control feels like. Over and over again, until you're addicted. Powered by a 599cc liquid-cooled inline-4 engine that redlines at a screaming 15,000 RPM, this bike doesn't just move, it launches. With a peak output of around 113 horsepower, it's a relentless force on the road. Throttle response is razor-sharp, and every twist is answered with a surge that punches through the gears like lightning cracking across the sky. Whether you're cutting through city traffic or flying down the back straight of a track, the power delivery is immediate, precise, and intoxicating. Honda didn't design this to be tamed. They built it to dominate. And once that engine comes alive, so do you. The howl it produces at high revs isn't noise, it's a war cry. But power without control is chaos. Honda knew this. That's why the CBR600RR is not just fast, it's supremely balanced. Its twin-spar aluminum frame is race-born, giving it the kind of agility that lets you flick it into corners with a whisper of input. The big piston fork at the front and Unit Pro Link rear suspension soak up imperfections and give surgical feedback when leaned over. The ride isn't just stable, it's telepathic. You don't ride the CBR600RR. You become one with it. You think corner, and the bike is already there. It feels like cheating, but it's just world-class engineering. Now let's talk brakes. The dual 310mm discs up front paired with radial mount calipers grip like a predator on prey. The stopping power is brutal, immediate, and confidence-inspiring. With Honda's electronic combined ABS available in many versions, you get the safety net when needed without sacrificing any of that raw feel. It's a system designed not to interfere, but to enhance, like a guardian angel that only steps in when absolutely necessary. The design is every bit as aggressive as its performance. Sleek, aerodynamic, and inspired directly by Honda's MotoGP technology, the CBR600RR looks like it's doing 200 km/h even when parked. The front fairing channels air perfectly into the ram air intake, giving it that deep-throated intake roar and extra performance at high speeds. The undertail exhaust isn't just about looks, it delivers a perfectly tuned growl that resonates with your chest when you open it up. And when you're riding at night, the LED lighting cuts through darkness with razor precision, completing the image of a bike that was never meant to be subtle. But look deeper, and you'll find features most riders won't even realize are working in the background. The Honda Electronic Steering Damper (HESD) is one of them. At low speeds, it eases up for agile handling. But as you hit high-speed stretches, it tightens with pinpoint control, eliminating head shake and giving you rock-solid stability. That's not just smart, it's next-level riding confidence. Then there's the dual-stage fuel injection system that intelligently adjusts to how you ride, whether you're cruising or redlining. It delivers smooth, seamless power when you need it and insane acceleration when you demand it. The dash is clean, digital, and focused. It's not overloaded with distractions. It gives you exactly what you need: gear position, speed, RPM, lap times, and engine temperature. It's a race cockpit for the street rider. Minimalist, clear, and totally committed to performance. Nothing is extra. Everything has a purpose. That's the Honda way. So how much for this symphony of precision, aggression, and beauty? A brand new Honda CBR600RR sits in the range of $12,000 to $13,500 USD, depending on the year and trim. And that's a steal when you consider that you're getting a bike with racing pedigree, track-tuned suspension, high-revving inline-4 power, and Honda reliability. But the real win is in the used market. You can score a clean, well-maintained CBR600RR from recent years in the $6,000 to $9,000 USD range, and that is pure gold. You're buying into a legend. A bike that holds its value not just in resale, but in performance, in soul, in story. This bike isn't for everyone. And that's what makes it so special. It's not built to coddle. It's not designed to impress beginners or to show off at coffee shops. It's for the rider who understands what it means to push the limits. It's for the one who knows that the perfect apex isn't just a curve, it's a calling. The CBR600RR rewards skill. It sharpens your senses. It demands attention, precision, and guts. But in return, it gives you the purest form of adrenaline you'll ever experience on two wheels. And the best part, it's wrapped in Honda's unmatched reputation for build quality and durability. This isn't a bike you ride for a season. It's a bike you form a bond with. It starts every time. It endures the abuse. It thrives on redline. It lives in the lane between speed and art. And years later, when newer models come and go, the CBR600RR will still command respect because legends don't fade. They evolve. So if you're looking for a machine that feels alive, that screams when you scream, that moves with you, that challenges you to be better every ride, look no further. The Honda CBR600RR is not just a motorcycle. It's a declaration. It's the proof that engineering and emotion can live in the same machine. That precision can have personality. That speed can have soul.